This semester, you're going to be critiquing your classmates. You're going to look at their videos and give them some feedback. And you're going to tell them some good stuff, some things to consider, some things to think about. I know that sometimes when I do critiques like this, students get like, ugh, I don't know if I really want to critique my classmates because then they'll have an opinion of me. I don't like the words constructive criticism. I never really have. I remember in school, people would be like, let me give you some constructive criticism. And I'm like, you can hang on to that constructive criticism. I don't want to hear it. Because I feel like most people that do that whole, let me give you some constructive criticism, they're just finding an excuse to be critical and to bring you down for no reason other than to make themselves feel better. This is not that. This is, we are in this boat together. We're all rowing this boat and we're chugging along. We're all headed in the same direction to try to learn and get better. And like, let's each try to find things that we can work on to get a little bit better. I've had students say, Dr. Bragg, you're pretty good at doing these videos. I'm comfortable. I don't like it. There's a lot of things I would rather be doing right now than this. But I have also spent time and I've done 2,000 to 3,000 videos like this, between 2,000 and 3,000. And at this point, okay, I still go back and rewatch this and make sure this point was clear. Make sure that I'm using, like I said in the other video that you'll see today, not using too many hand gestures, but not down here. Hi, today I want to tell you about this with no arms. Try to be appropriate. I'll hear my voice start to fade. If I do 3, 4, or 5 videos in a row, I'm all in the water and I'll hear that. So there's things I think about and I work on. I want to challenge you all to get better. I talked about it in the other video. Get better. One of the ways to get better is to watch a lot of videos and walk through what did they do well, what do you want to emulate. Hey, that one thing that she did, I want to do that too. That one thing that he did, that was great. And that other thing that he did, I don't want to ever do that. That was terrible. Don't type that out, but you can think it. Ooh, I don't like that. Remember in that video 2 or 3 weeks ago where I said that guy hissed at the camera? Okay, there's something I don't want to do unless I'm doing it to be funny. So I want you to watch. And I hope you want to watch these too. Watch your classmates' presentations. The week is closed. You can't go back there and comment on them. You can't post anything, but you can view all of it. So jump back. In the other video, you're watching your video. The other assignment, you're watching your video. But in this one, I want you to go back and watch your classmates' video. We're going to be critiquing officially a bunch this semester. This is an official one. It's presentation critique 1, but this is the same video for the rest of them. I'm only doing one video like this. I want to break it down what I want you to do. Go back and watch. Watch it again. Watch it a third time. Sleep on it. Think about it. Drive. When you're driving to school or driving to work or driving to the grocery store, think about it. What did you like? What stuck with you the next day? And then when you're ready, after you've really watched it and really let it sink in and really thought about it, I want you to answer these questions. 1, talk about the process first. Not what they say, but everything else. I've got some colors here. I've got some colors back there. Those are just cheap, like $19 lights, LED lights. People are like, wow, you've got lights on your walls. And I always say, yeah, they were $19 on Amazon. They came in a pack of 2 for I think they were $19 for 2, whatever. But they're nothing. But I just think it kind of sets me out, and I've got a big light right there. For you all, question 1, talk about their audio, their video, their camera angle. Talk about the overall process towards delivering what they're bringing to the table. Maybe their background, there's the ambient sounds, or their dogs yapping in the background. Did you hear in one person's video that as a dog walked by on the floor? I think it was a dog. I hope it was a dog. talk about the overall. Think about that. So question 1, I want you to critique their overall presentation. And within that, there'll be 2 parts. Talk about what you liked. What did you like about their presentation? Hey, I really like your background. You filmed outside and it looked fantastic. I really like that you filmed next. There was a guy last semester filmed next to a river. It looked great. It really did. He's down the river and it's beautiful. You can see it all going behind him. It's like a gurgling creek. So question 1, audio, video, presentation, the overall product. There's 2 parts to that. 1, what did you like? And then secondly, offer them something to consider for next time. Here's something you might want to think about with your audio video. All I could hear was your air conditioner running. You might want to consider turning that off. This isn't your air conditioner sucked. Not at all. But just say, hey, I heard a lot of air conditioner. Maybe next time, here's the word, consider. The guy that had that bubbling brook with the river going behind him, it was too loud. It was so loud. It was louder than him. It was gorgeous. Yeah, it didn't work. Didn't work. He needed to have his microphone mine's right here, but much closer to his face so we could hear him and not the ambient world. So what did you like? And then something for them to consider. You don't have to be mean or mean-spirited. Pick out something and say, hey, think about this. Your word is consider. Hey, maybe next time think about just something to offer them some constructive help, but not criticism and doing all that nonsense. Also, I should have said this at the beginning. Tell us whose video, at the beginning, tell us whose video you are, whose presentation you are critiquing, and whose presentation that you're talking about. That might actually help. So talk about that. Number 2, talk about their actual words. The words that they use. Think about it. Listen to it. Go back. It's a 4-minute video. Go back and listen to it again. That's the second question. Also 2 parts. What'd you like and something to consider. I really like that you used everyday normal words. You might consider this with your words. You got mush mouth halfway through it. Consider pausing and getting back on track with your words. That's a really good thing. People that might get mush mouth or my mouth sometimes get tangled up with some words, especially if I'm trying to say it too fast. I'm not talking about having a stutter or something that's something you deal with every day. I'm just talking about getting too fast, getting out of control. Point number 2 is this. You just get right back into the message. So question 1 had 2 parts. Question 2 had 2 parts, something that you liked, something to consider. Question 3, real similar. 2 parts. Let's talk about their nonverbal. Not their words and not their camera, audio, background, sound, all that stuff. Not the actual table. But I actually want to talk about their nonverbal. That could be what they wore. I have a friend that did a video not that long ago, and he was on TV with it. He was filmed, and he was on TV. He was a talking head like on the news, and he was so angry. And I told him afterwards, I said, dude, you're so angry. You're so angry. He goes, yeah, I know. He said, everybody told me I was grumpy. I have a point to make, and I'm going to make it right now. He was very grumpy. So I want you to, 3rd question, something you liked about their nonverbal. Face, eyes, hands, body, clothing, hair, all that stuff. Expressions. And then also something to consider. There was one in this class I already watched this week, and I just wanted to encourage him I said, hey dude, you're very expressive. This looks good, that was good, this was great. But I really want to encourage you to look at the camera. Don't look over here at the screen and watch yourself like so many people do. Look at the camera. That's a great one for nonverbals. And then finally, question 4, what was the best thing they did? Tell us very clearly what was the best thing they did. It's 4 questions, 3 parts. Should be super easy. I hope you enjoy this. I really do. And we're also going to be doing presentation. This is presentation critique 1, but there'll be a 2 with no video. But see, it is the exact same assignment. Get to it. Can't wait to see what y'all come up with.